sprout matchup. Can they recover now after a hot streak here to begin 2020? Tizian going to be holding on to the ramp, and already he gets taken down by Rez. Now Keto back of the site, hidden here. Does dispatch of the first man, follow up from Tabson. And now this push from NIP slows right down while they try and confine the damage. They try and deal with it, but instead they're just getting dealt a pretty rough hand. That bomb gets dropped as well, so even though they've fallen back, they actually have to go back up the ramp now to retrieve the bomb. And with Searson wrapping in through the back line, he should have this one dead to rights. He takes them both down, and Big get the pistol in the bag. Keto's pushed down B ramp in the meantime. Searson, though, here with the AWP, and that's scary in my eyes. He gets one, but just as he started to go a little bit deeper, that's when he gets peaked. Does get dealt with. Now Hampus down here towards the B site. Tabson, the man who was over towards B, has actually rotated away, leaving Keto to hold ramp solo. Now he gets spotted and dealt with by Hampus. That trade potential just isn't there with Tabson having to take up the responsibility of middle. Now he goes back into B.
Hampus as well, great patience on that B hold. He doesn't try and chase down Keto. He knows Keto gets a little bit worried and strafes out wide. Molly onto Tizian, needs to peek with it before he escapes, but loses his life in the process. That leaves Norg alone and coming up A with 25 seconds left. Big still have 2 on this site, and they're going to be moving towards short as well. So Norg, not an easy round to come alive in. He's got to clear that close play as Antares' eyes peeled to his monitor. He's going to get traded, and that's going to be Big finding a 4th round.
At this point in time, Twist is holding for this flank, but Keto doesn't look like he's going to budge much more than this.
Yeah, Rez smartly moves back after he takes damage as well, so he avoids the grenade that would have ended his life. Keto trading, sees the AWP as well, and NIP turning back round to B. And if he gets this kill, he will be able to call for that B rotation. It's looking pretty clear. Hampus is past him. That could be misinformation. Zantares is patient, but Hampus is going to get the kill, and now the B play comes through.
Oh, this molly could end Rez's whole career. Dear. Oh, no, he burns. He burns, and now it's just Nork with the AWP. A 1v2, it's not impossible, and he's looking for this kill onto Tabson, playing around the smoke, but Tabson's already gone wide, and he'll lock it in. 9 for Big, 0 for NIP. Hoping to save in the post plant just to get you in. But it's a fast mid-rush this time from NIP, a real change of pace, not something that Big have encountered yet. Tabson dropping the molly, they run through it. Keto trying to stay alive, but he does get bested. Now the rotations come in, and Twist realizes he is in a bad spot, gets taken out, bomb dropped, not in a retrievable spot for Hampus, but he has been able to get his hands on an AWP. Now look at that. That's a terrifying sight. 3 players all just pouring in. First shot lands. Oh, and the Deeg follow-up. Hampus in with a chance, and he's going to nail it. Searson hits the deck, and NIP, first round on the board. The rain on in. Surely no kills from it today. Actually, it's missed slightly, goes a little deeper than perhaps they were hoping for. Bomb planted for NIP and a chance in a 3-on-4.
Yeah, you can see Tabson jumping to try and find the angle, but the smoke eluded it. The smoke that he threw, so he threw it on the molly on the wrong side of the box and it bounced to the left. Doesn't matter, the plant's in, the retake's happening, and Searson is on this flank as he has been in the past. It's a heavy setup from behind. Are NIP ready for it? They trade one, now they spot another. They're still scared of the CT spawn. More grenades from Big, it's an artillery barrage. Hampus in the clutch, he's seen them both. He's fully blinded, pivoting behind the site. Tizian needs to go now, and Hampus is going to win another clutch for NIP. It's the only rounds they have. Threat giving him the props. The issue is with this is even if Searson backs up, as Antares knows that no one's pushing up A, Keto, nice discipline, goes back in, but does get caught, doing some damage to Rez on 4, finding his first kill, going positive for now. Tizian, he's managed to creep his way out behind the gens. The molly's going to land behind him. He gets flashed in for aggressive, but nothing found, and even the flank locked down. It's Searson in a 1-on-3 for the last round of the half. NIP might finally be salvaging a 3-round half. It's better than nothing, but let's see if Searson can put a stop to it.
Oh, yeah, Scout, not good there. Twist gonna find it. It's 3 for NIP, it's 12 for Big. From the boost, and now they get out into middle. This is where we look towards Plopsky to try and do some damage, and they're already up and past him. Twist back in the site, behind the pillar. Does get dealt with now. Bomb looking to get in. Plopsky still holding on here at ramp, and actually going to make a good case of it. Does deal with another. Has to try and get the reload off, and that there is always the problem with the CZ. He's assembling it, but couldn't follow the instructions. Tizian Out with Keto. 1v3 now, turn 1v2, and there's the follow-up. Just Rez left, and Keto's hungry for it, looking for the kill. Rez falling back, giving him the respect. Taps the bomb, tries to bait the peek, and Rez is going to start to take a peek on in. Keto, at this point, he's playing for the kill and nothing else, right? You've got to start running at some point, and that's it for Keto. He comes barreling up through mid. Rez has heard it. Oh dear. It was, you know, like, it was a cool idea, but time obviously proving to be the problem there.
Yeah. As fun as it is watching Big, you know, dominate. Tabson, he's seen it. He knows. He's on the head of his teammate, and he's taken the head off his enemy. Hampus is gone. Searson through the smoke with the scout, and it's getting messy here for Big up on the A ramp. 4-on-3.
Nork's going to try and take a peek down through ramp, and this is either going to make or break the round, it feels like. Searson peeking up, gets the information. Now they try and capitalize by dealing with him. Plopsky is here close, and so they do have fallback plans in place, but Tabson, my goodness, these Germans and their Deagles, it's something special indeed. Nork up through short, has dealt with Tabson, but still finds himself locked in. Oh, Big, they are running away. Ha ha ha, we have plenty of time this time around. Nork looking for a kill through the smoke that just won't present itself. Keto gets into B. Tizian was trying to shut down this wrap, trying to cut down the rotation before it even arrives. Nork, though, aware that Tizian is still waiting around, now just has one left to deal with. It's easier said than done, however, has no idea where Keto is, and he's going to find the kill. It's 13 for Big as the 4 spy goes their way. Tarez and the rest of the gang, they've creeped up and past him, but Rez, he might have just caught a perfect timing. He hears the utility, down goes Searson, follow up for Rez, and all 3 in his pocket. Tizian now all alone, losing his teammates, trying to get this trade, and Rez has just fallen back, taking a bit more of a passive lie. Tizian will spot him, but a 1v2 still required. Odds stacked against him now as he moves up through ramp. He's going to go high to try and clear out short side. Plopsky on rotation. First kill for Tizian, and now down to the 1v1. Moving in, it's Plopsky trying to deny this bomb plant, but Tizian's going to hold his ground. It's 14 for Big, 1 HP left for Tizian. And Hampus has all the utility for NIP. That could prove to...
okay.
No, Tizian! Just pre-firing the boost. There's the follow-up onto Rez. Hampus, it really is all on him. But on the upside, they found 2 kills in A. They're not even thinking about the sandbags. No one's looking at it. So Hampus, this round could be in his hands. First kill on a Tizian. Looking for the follow-up, but that nade will seal his fate, and that's all the utility gone. Plopsky in with one more, but is that going to be enough as now that bomb gets tapped, tries to bait these peaks. Nothing comes through just yet. Plopsky here, Deagle in hand. Tabson still inside of the site, just looking to win a fight straight up. Doesn't present itself just yet. Plopsky now in the 1v3. My goodness, he's lost everyone. And he shrunk himself down. He's trying to hide. But hiding is not the way to steal this round off of Big. They just double face him. They just swing into the fight. And Big, they reach map point. And with how it's looking, we might get there here and now. 5-on-3 for Big, only up against pistols to begin with. This should have been their round, and they look to make it that exactly. Zatara's lining up this short Molotov. That's not going to force Nork into a fight, but it does get him off of the angle. I would be so paranoid standing here because these spams have been so good from Big. Luckily enough, Nork is going to remain unchecked for now. Smoke goes down. That's actually thrown by NIP for Nork to try and play behind. All 3 players here for NIP, but no damage being done. In fact, it's all coming in the other way. And Big, they've locked down the A site. It's all on Rez, and Keto hounding him down, gets the kill. 16 for Big. A dominant victory here on Vertigo, the map pick of NIP. To Big on the 3rd day. So pistol round underway. Twist here trying to hold down ramp, and already he's lost control. This B site has fallen into Big hands.
That Hampus interview makes me a little bit sad with how, you know, chipper and happy he was, and now where they are, a retake here for NIP on the B bomb site. Plopsky, he's caught one in the corner. Tabson's gone down. He's going to get traded, leaving Nip a man down. No kick currently. A smoke on Nork, but he needs his kill, and he's lost his life. It's Twist on 9 in a 1-on-3, and Big are saying 9 to NIP. It's not your round. It's going to be a Big with a pistol. just about how much damage Twist can do coming back in through the ramp room. Any money would be nice here at this point, but that's not a sentence Twist wants to hear. It's Big finding their first.
Waiting in the most goblin-esque position you've ever seen. He's holding down ramp, just waiting for these players to rotate in on the retake. And so if he shuts down two, like he should be able to, this round is already over. Ooh. However, he gets bested. They were aware that he was there. They clear it out, and now this round can fall apart. The Molotov going to burn down Plopsky to 1 point of health along with Rez. But it's only Zantares and tabseN left standing. tabseN's got to do it all. This was 1v4 when this clutch began. And he will get put in the ground. Big. They have this round slip by the wayside. NIP, it's close. It's very close. And they don't got it, Hugo. They don't got it.
Them to a millisecond too late. But yeah, I'm going to stop calling bomb plants because I've messed up 2 on Nuke this tournament, and that's unlike me, and I'm unhappy with that one. But Big, they'll be cheering. They'll be laughing all the way to the bank. NIP have made a withdrawal. They've pulled a force buy into this round, and Hampus turns around as Tizian checks it. That's unfortunate. Big, they're going to drop more through the vents. seyirler holding onto the ladder as well. Won't let Plopsky follow him down. Twist doing 1, and the bomb planting here for Big. Good grenades. But they're trapped to the back of the site. They've got to take fights. tabseN will succeed in his, leaving Rez and Nork in a retake.
Well, Rez looking like already he wants to go hold on to the AK, and Nork's not going to be able to find much now that he's spotted so Big. They get this one locked in. They go 3-0 up. They deal with the force back from NIP, and suddenly it's NIP with no money. Essentially, you know, you're going to get like these first kind of 4 rounds just slipping by you.
Under the assumption they have more room than they do, and now they actually do. Twist has fallen to B, Nork's come to replace, and he's hit a shot and will fall off. Low HP, no need to hang around there forever. Big haven't exactly got an open path to the B site thanks to Twist's position, and they also don't have a whole lot of time. It's not looking like a B play. The bomb is indoor. Unless that's going down the vent, Big might have to look at this A bomb site later on.
Yeah, tabseN out into A, deals with the first map, but Plopsky does get 1 for his troubles. Rez now following up. seyirler not able to overcome him with the AWP. keto up in heaven is the only hope, and there's 1 up the vent, but not able to find it. It's going to slip by the wayside. NIP.
Question to NIP, how deep Big have gotten. And they're going to take another eco, a half-fire, a fast one as well, out into the A site. Door blown off, and Plopsky is going to be taking names here on top of the silo. Pistols out. Out dueling Zantares, only Tizian and seyirler left. There's just running through smokes, nothing to lose, everything to gain. And right now it's seyirler falling last. NIP equal up 4-4.
Tizian over here at the door, and this man is very, very good in this position. He's going to get out fast. tabseN coming in a little bit late. Tizian now dealing with the man on hut and following up onto Plopsky. They lose Zantares. In the meantime, that's over towards outside. He gets caught trying to come through main. Tizian still holding down this side of the map, but with 2 players in heaven and 1 in main, this isn't information that Big are privy to, and so seyirler is just holding on to the lobby. The only man they know about is Hampus back in main. It's the double heaven peak that blindsides Tizian, but he's done well. He's got 3 in this round. seyirler now has to finish the job that Tizian so graciously started. And first and foremost, looking for the outside kill. Looking for that follow-up as well, but Nork is going to beat him to the punchline. That gets them into the B site, but their battle is just beginning. Now they've got to get past the rest of NIP. Down here in B, it's Plopsky. Holding this angle, keto swinging in, Zantares bests him with the deagle. Now Hampus, it's his time to shine, to try and get this back under control, and 1 by 1 the kills are given over to Big. keto and Zantares. This was 2-on-4 when this B site take started. Nork, they want revenge. He plucked their teammate out of the round just moments ago, and keto's gonna have it. Now Rez all alone, 1v2, wondering how this round has eluded NIP. He's got to try and stumble them back to their feet. Creeping in through decon. Door swings open, but keto holds the line. It's 5 for Big as they get us all tied up here on the back of that partial. This awkward spot there where he's teetering between the idea of rotating down to B, especially with outside now being a mystery. Tizian does go down. Nork's gone aggressive here into the lobby. And as they think this is cleared, we needed Nork to hold his ground and just stick around, because now they get the info that even more players are just filtering in. Zantares with 2. But he needs the 4K, he needs the 1v4. Flash out to try and give him safe passage. Nork, though, already on the angle. And NIP, they're going to get this one over the line.
14-6, having a great game despite the scoreline. Big, they're going fast and furious.
Yeah, Xantares with the opener. Rez will follow up, but he's not ready for Tizian out through hot. And this A site overrun already. Rotations having to come on through. The utility's great at just denying these NIP players of getting into these kind of safe positions ready for the retake. And that's allowed the bomb plant to come in. Now, bear in mind, Searson is embarking on one hell of a journey. And whoa! Oh, hello. Hello, Nork. There he is. Down he goes. And Searson almost with the follow-up brings Twist down to 8 points of health now. 1v2 required from him. Tries to cover the sound of the drop with the gunshot. Smoke down on the bomb. Hoping to bait a peek from Big, but they're not giving him anything. And this round should be impossible. He's got to stick it in the smoke. On the bomb, someone just needs to peek. One bullet's all that's required for Big, and they take this first half with 9 rounds. Yeah, they really are. We've even got the dual Berettas on Tizian, so let's keep an eye on that. We've already seen Keto show his value with them. In this round, though, immediately the kill is found by Nork over here outside. This is cool. This little bait and switch over towards ramp is very, very interesting. So Xantares gets the attention. He drops down. He goes through the motions like any ramp player would. And then Searson, sneaky little Searson, sat here. There's one. They don't check for him. No one's ever checking this position. And that there is a nice little kill, but Twist still holding on. Over here in hell, looking to raise some hell here for the big squad as Twist taps down another. Searson hits the deck, and now it all falls onto Tizian. Dual Berettas. Anything but ideal. Hampus over outside as well. The flash goes in. Tizian still hidden. Oh, no. Tries to catch the timing, and the moment he looks away, Hampus comes in with the peek.
So everything in the hand of Big in terms of weaponry. No kit, and NIP are going quick.
Yeah, Keto over here. Actually going to get beaten to the punchline there by Searson, and now just waiting patiently. It's death from above. Keto, another one. Rez, oh dear, oh, they're pushing. They're going aggressive, and actually that's given him a way to get back in. He's on 3. He needs the ace here if he wants to pick this round up. Still very tricky indeed with Tizian and Searson on the other side. Tizian's going to tuck himself in behind CT Vent while Searson tries to take this peek. And there it is. He's going to lock the round in for Big. Try and deal with these ramp takes that have just been coming through time after time.
Yeah, it's been 5-man brute forces, or at least 4-man brute forces. We usually see Hampus on the lurk. It has been Poxky from time to time, but yes, a very aggressive plays from NIP and good trading as well. Coming through here to Keto, almost loses his life through the wall. Now Twist has an angle, but Searson's pushed up and Xantares has dropped the orb. This is getting scary. This is getting dangerous, and Twist needs to win this fight to keep this round alive. He's done that at least. Orb dropped back out of the hands of Xantares. Not a weapon he's known for, and Keto is gone as well. Twist with 4 in the round. B, they're taking it through ramp. This time it's looking like an A fast though, down the vent. 2 players get through. Tabson is so blinded, and he is just spraying. I don't know if Big even know how many players are down and how deep they are, but Xantares needs to patch the wound with the M4.
Yeah, getting that kill is crucial. He's dropped the bomb and he's bought Big time. Now with the rotation coming down through the vents from Tizian, he can get that kill locked in, keeps that bomb out of NIP's hands. Hampus and Nork, 2v5. Could have gone back up to that A site. So for Big, they've had to keep this defense split up as a result. And now the bomb goes down. NIP trying to do the impossible. 3 players for Big coming in through ramp, and Tabson alone on the secret flank. Hampus hiding in this ramp smoke. He gets spammed, and Searson's going to find it. Nork now, first kill presents itself. Still more players coming in. He peeks through the molly. Xantares dropping into the site is going to send him home, and it's 11 for Big as they do make that retake happen.
They're going back to what works, these constant ramp takes.
Yeah, but this time Searson's here on that AWP. He nails the first. Xantares now here to help him out, and it's damage for Xantares.
Wow.
The spray down, the triple. He does it all. 12 on the board for Big. Now NIP fall a little more silent. They've dealt with the AWP outside, and that's going to give them free passage into secret should they want it. Garage is an unknown entity though, and Tabson is waiting patiently here. Gets delivered that kill on a silver platter. And so now Rez and Twist. Rez might get blindsided. Keto in with another, and that's the bomb drop. 14 looking inevitable unless Twist can put a stop to this here and now. Molotov to force a man back out of secret. That's Keto having to make a hasty retreat. Xantares spotting Twist on the cross. Still unknown by Twist, and he should have this round dead to rights. There's the peaks, and Tares locking in 14 for Big.
Right now with double backs, with fakes, with heavy ramp control. We're getting it all on Nuke. But where will this leave us? Fast out the door. NIP, they want to end it on A, and they're going to try and run down Tizian, anchoring the site behind the silo. It's looking like Big might want to pull this to even more rounds. The Orb hitting a shot, but not the killing blow. And Rez, the hero here of NIP, has to save them once again in a 1-on-4. It's just not going to happen. We're going to overtime.
Where he is, but then guess again. It's not where's Waldo, it's where's Searson. Flashes in, Plopsky through this smoke, gets up close to Tabson, but Tabson wins it out. And this now leaves NIP, the walking wounded, in a 3-on-5.
Tabson just survives as well. Rez peeking from the top of a roof, and Hampus is low with the AWP outside playing Bogdan. Oh, it's a messy spray. Rez is going to get the better of Tabson, and still Big sit a man up. Searson yet to be dealt with down in Secret. He's fallen back for want to drop B before he does this, but I think Big know exactly what's up. They've got a really heavy A site setup. It's all on this lurk from Rez. It's all on the heaven control, and Searson's coming out. He's got the info, but he's not got the shot. Hampus wins a duel with 14 points of health, and now 14 seconds for the plant. Heavy A site setup. They need the kills. Hampus gets traded. That's the bomb dropped in the open, and Rez needs a 1-on-2 with 5 seconds to spare. It's not happening. Big ready for that A site take.
That's throwing a bit of a question mark as to where this play looks to end up, but it is still this A bomb site, the object of Big's desires. Nork, oh, the timing couldn't be worse. He's just looked away, and there's the wrap from Tizian. Plopsky up in heaven, good for one. There's the follow-up, and he's made this round doable, but him and Rez are both so damn low. The odds are stacked against them now. That nade doing good damage. Maybe enough to allow Rez to come in through this hot wrap and deal the damage needed to make this round possible. Plopsky making noise, trying to draw the attention away, trying to give the illusion that this is where the second man is for NIP, and Tizian gets blindsided. Tabson now, CT Vent needs this round. There it is, they line up for Tabson, and he gets a 17th on the board. For
Smokes, and so Hampus needs that info. He's going to pop flash himself out. That's a great bit of utility, but Keto is going to be there to trade immediately after. Legged by the Orb from Hell, he will still cross down towards B.
He's looking a little worse for wear, though, and this could be a nice, easy kill for Rez. Indeed it is. So Keto gets dealt with. That lower lurk that Big were relying on, kind of forcing... Oh, no, Zintares. They didn't realize. Plopsky, he's got his headphones unplugged. Nort comes in with another, though, in the meantime, and that's the bomb dropped out from Hut. Rez up through Secret has dealt with Zintares, and Searson falls. So thankfully, it's all kept under control for NIP. For Big to not cross with these smokes. But they have rotated players down. Plopsky getting there just in the nick of time. Dodges these players crossing into the site. Twist already here. Locked and loaded. Helped out by Plopsky. And this round gets shut down. Keto. Oh, he's given them a chance. Rez up on the rafters, though, has kept it all in favor of NIP. But just briefly, Tizian 1v1 versus Nork. Caught looking the wrong way. 21 for NIP.
Top site, though. Tizian can see the feet before they can find him. Oh dear, he might be caught with an aid in hand. They're moving forward. He's going to get the spray. 2-3 from Tizian. And it's only Twist left alone, looking to clutch in a 1-on-5.
This should be impossible for Twist. Tares tagging him up and bringing him down. 20 for Big. One away from a third overtime here on Nuke. Rotations coming in for the retake at B. Plopsky still lost in Secret. Spam. Oh, doing damage for Keto, but not going to find the kill. Plopsky on Tabson, and Tabson wins that fight, but it's still the advantage lying with NIP. Tizian, another kill. They're trying to get us to another overtime, and we could still get there. Tizian, another. Oh, he's looking for one more. It all falls onto Rez. 1v2, trying to keep NIP's tournament life alive. They tap the bomb. They hope it baits the peak, and it does, but Tabson nails the shot. It's close, but Big, they've got it. It's another overtime. My word.
Really keeping Big on their toes. They're not ready for the immediate engagements, the immediate executes. Xantares has to drop so quickly. 139, they're already down into B. Xantares with an opening kill. He's buying time. He's cut off one side of the ramp room, but that molly is only going to last a few seconds, and NIP can split him. He has to pick wisely. tabseN covering his left side. They're swapping. Communication is key. The AWP gets spotted, and Big don't need to rush these gunfights. They have a huge advantage, like you said, needing at least one round in this CT side. tabseN digging their grave deeper. Hampus with the Molotov, but tabseN's already moved out of this position. They're only exposed to the left side, double fighting. tabseN shutting it down with Xantares, and Big will at least salvage one. Nork with the AWP. If he hits a shot here, that will only confirm this is an A play. And now NIP are ready for a Hampus. He may be low, but they're not going to check him. And he gets one for the backline, doubling down. And this is a perfect round for NIP. They seem to have done it again, match point, or map point rather, as they look to take us to Mirage. Sweet time. They got 4 from the same exit. That Molotov is going to cut them off into one choke point. They could smoke it, but at this point, it's better to wait it out. That time ticking in the favor of Big. seyirler in the window is smoked off. Does he have a gap? Does he have an angle? Because he needs to assist his teams. And Torres with a tap swings out for a second. It's all on seyirler. This is for the map. This is for the game. And he is waiting in the window. They have no idea. The smoke phase, a missed shot. He gets the kill. He gets them off the bomb. The pistol's out. The P250 might just save Big once again. And he's done it all on his own. 4 kills, 23 rounds. Let's keep this game going. In this position, tucked in the corner means he probably won't be able to stop them crossing red, but he will be able to shoot them in the side of the head. 2 players, there they go, tumbling down, and Keto's going to trade, but NIP have started off this round to perfection.
tizyan gets down the vent, and Xantares is still here. He's got Rez trapped behind red. And tizyan's got this kill dead to rights. Ooh, tizyan. Ooh, tricky individual. He does snipe that one away. Now Twist with the repeat. Spots tizyan. They've got him trapped. The bomb gonna get retrieved by Xantares. tizyan, another kill, bringing it into the realm of a 2-on-2, but quickly taken away. And NIP 25 to their name. In this round now, Rez holding down here at B with Twist alongside him, and they make quick work of Keto and tabseN. So while this was a 5-on-4, now it's a 3-on-4 in the blink of an eye. Xantares in through main. There's a player in the vent ready to come out to help Plopsky if needed, but he never gets to play into the round. Rez tries to time it, but tizyan's too quick. There's Nork with another, and we're into a 2-on-2. Oh, Twist in main. He looks like he wants to go through. He's through the smoke, and he gets one, but Xantares trades it out, dropping down himself, and now Nork in the 1v1, trading out onto the AK. Xantares hears the rotation. He's off the bomb. He's taking the fight, and he's going to win it. 25 for Big as they make the 1v1 go their way. You manage just to skirt on by and get down towards B. Xantares now has to hold his ground. Only good for one. And this B site crumbles away before Big's very eyes. seyirler and Keto, the 2 boys from Sprout, they've got to try and build something from this round, grow it from nowhere. Keto, first man to arrive at the scene. Twist on the other side of the door. seyirler wrapping around, but Nork has him dead to rights. Kill for Keto, but it's only 1 out of 3, and Plopsky gets the trade. NIP tie us up at 26 to 26.
And we talk about these lower takes and it being empty. Well, here it is once again. Xantares is the only man here, and he's only good for 1. The plant can come through for NIP, and a very early one at that. Great shot from Nork, and now hitting his 40th kill in this map. Big have to retake with a man down.
All 3 from ramp as well. tizyan's already deep in. There's a player down beneath him, and he's not aware of that. The longer that Rez goes unchecked, the more valuable this position becomes. tizyan, though, swinging out. Rez never even realized. And another for tizyan. Hampus with the wallbang to deal with him. And a 2-on-2. Nork getting stuck in, and into the site he goes. He gets it all. 27 for NIP. Map point for the Swedes. Unless Twist, Hampus, and Nork have got it in them to end this now. Keto couldn't get caught in main, and he will. tizyan trying desperately to pick up the pieces. That Molotov might make him drop the gun, and tizyan burns out. It's a 3-on-3, all on the back of Twist. Another shot for Nork. seyirler goes down, and it's only Xantares left. Oh no, Big, they've done so well to make it last this long. But now all the hopes, all the dreams fall onto Xantares in what should be an impossible round. Half the time ticked off this bomb already. They don't know his whereabouts, but Hampus holding, has it dead to rights. NIP, they play the long game. They long it out and they lock in Mirage, familiar with. And let's see, Tizian up through connector fast in this round with a jungle smoke to accompany this push, but the rest of the gang are up through short, and Twist will bite the dust. Down goes Plopsky as well, and B has fallen, but Nork and Hampus getting a kill apiece on opposing sides of the map have made this feel doable in the 3-on-3.
Yeah, NIP now having the realization that, wait, these aren't 3-round halves, these are 15-round halves. We have to deal with this all game long. And Keto is making it a quick affair with a P250. Entry into B, shutting down both rotations, and Searson catches Rez mid-air. Big. A nice little B execute to start things off. Yeah, tabseN's trying to take market, an aggressive position that Plopsky is delaying his rotation to. Twist with the smoke. I don't know if he could even see Tizian, but he hears the plant, and that's all he needs, taking him down off of the site. tabseN still waiting for this lurk out the back. Twist getting wall-banged by Searson, his second kill of the round. I love this delay from Plopsky, but tabseN is so aware. He's so ready for it. As soon as he moves away, they swap spots, and Plopsky's now been seen. tabseN deletes him from the round. Hampus in the same position that they just cleared. They weren't ready for it, looking at short. Hampus now in the one-on-one. tabseN picking up a Galil. There is a kit on Hampus. He's going to put the smoke on the bomb. He needs to go a bit wider and might force a spray from tabseN. He's holding his own, finally going for some shots, swinging out, and Hampus wins the battle. Great patience there. Could have just stick the defuse. Might have even gotten away from it.
A little bit later now, as this A-side play looks to come through. Hampus blindsides one, gets the information that Xantares is there, and Xantares needed that kill, really, because now he's stuck here in Sandwich. The flash is good. Xantares just about getting away with his life, but they know that they've got him trapped here out in Sandwich. The flash is leaving everyone on big blind, and this retake might not even be a retake. This bomb can't get into the site. It gets dropped crossing on Tizian. A nice kill from Keto, but it all falls onto Xantares. Not usually an AWPer. Here he is trying to don it, but Plopsky gets the better of him.
Worth noting, we're seeing Plopsky play ban in a lot of these rounds. That's where Twist was in the game that he really struggled. So that maybe there's already been some adjustments, some changes here for NIP on this B site. And right now, the results are showing a full shutdown on the B rush. Big get no one in. And NIP, they just keep on giving. They never stop fragging. And now in the lead, in control of the finale of an elimination match, keep in mind. Nice shot from Searson. He's following up, both through the smoke. And Big, well, you hear them. Well, they hear me talking down on them, and they pick it right back up. Not going down without a fight.
Twist now has to make a bit of a stand here inside of the B site while he does deal with tabseN. This is where Tizian's meant to wrap in through the apartments. Twist, another kill. Twists and turns, but Tizian out from the apartments has dealt with him. And we're into this 1v2. Xantares a long way away from home, a long way away. At which point, this is down to a 1v1. So this fight here matters the most, and Hampus isn't ready for it. Why would you be? It's big.
tabseN getting smoked. I think Xantares threw that from the B apartments to set him up. Not Xantares, sorry, someone else. But regardless of the player, the play is in. Plopsky finds one on ladder, and now they can be ready for the B play. Great shot, following up into the apartments drop, and Twist is holding his own on the bench as well. He's going to get mollied out, smokes it to stay alive, and Plopsky is on the run for a 4K. He's going to go out wide, receiving a tag, but it doesn't matter. 2 HP, 4 kills, 7.
Feels like they need more still. And 5-10, even that is hard enough. The molly forces the peak, but a missed shot. Plopsky, still a nuisance, still a threat. Does get bested by Tizian, but it's Twist who's proving to be the problem right now. Leaves it just on the AWP for Big, and into the window. He misses the jump. Little does he know it. That's just saved his life, albeit momentarily, because Nork is still there. It's NIP with 11.
Way they haven't showed their hand yet, apart from a couple of smokes on the B site. Rotation hasn't been called in for the 2 A players yet. And the fights begin, Harry.
Yeah, Nork's opened up, but no one's cleared out tabseN. The flash is good, and he almost taps down another. That could have made all the difference, but they do go back, and they deal with tabseN. Tizian and Keto, 2 on 3. And if this pistol round eludes Big, it could be a very fast, anticlimactic ending to this elimination best of 3. Tizian rounding the corner, looking to get stuck in, trying to close the distance, and one of them gets spotted there by Nork. Both players now inside of the site, and Plotsky just deletes them. The round is over, and NIP, they get the pistol, they go 12-4 up.
Not dropped off despite getting wrecked on their map pick, and right now they are in pole position to kick big out of ESL ONE Cologne 2020. Can they do it though? Will it be that easy?
Oh, B play. Santares and Tizian here to try and hold the line. Keto rotating in over it short, but both players falling right away. Leave Tizian in the hot seat, and it's very hot indeed. Tabson doesn't stand the test of time, and this leaves Searson all alone in the 1v3. He's armed with a scout. This man has become synonymous with this weapon, but not this time around. Twist gets the better of him. 3v5. As this bomb starts to make its way in through the apartments.
Yeah, I think Big have already realized the penny's beginning to drop. Searson in the connector pushes the smoke, but that is not going to work wonders. Hampus low, still lives to fight another day. Tizian needs a mow down. There's a great spray, but he won't get the second kill. And at this point, every shot matters. Rez is dead as well. Tizian versus 2 low HP players, and he's going to be able to hold his own. Standing tall, staying alive. Keto coming in through the middle. The AWP is going to get spotted and tapped, but no significant damage. Tizian has 20 seconds. He sees the barrel. He can spray. He can pray. And he might be able to ace. It's done.
Tizian's kept them in it. Tizian's denied map point to NIP. It's 5 kills for Tizian. Oh, Hampus with the deagle.
Oh no, it's not like this.
From a flashbang that's just arriving a little too late, and Twist gets the kill. 30 seconds, and almost everyone coming through Palace for NIP. Tizian, this man has been who we've been able to rely on time and time again, but this time he falls right away. Keto almost caught with a nade out back in CT. This could be the end for Big. As Keto will nail the shot. The bomb gets planted. It's double AWP in the retake. This is never ideal, but can these two hold on for Big? They can't. It's 15 for NIP. Match and series point. The money.
Lifeline. Searson with a scout up in the apartments, fully flashed out. His barrel could stick out. They could be ready for this. They're just going to wallbang him. They know he's there. And now Twist elevating the pace off the back of that kill. Tabson's gone as well. NIP looking like they're about to send Big home.
Oh, Tizian's been given a second chance for that missed shot from Nork. Keto deeging out Hampus. Tizian, can he deliver again? Last time at B, he was on for the ace. This time, getting pressured. Tizian another, but it's a 2-on-2. He's done as best he can. It falls to Keto and Zintares to keep the ESL ONE Cologne dream for Big alive that little bit longer. Bomb dropped. Not rushing the plant or NIP, and this could work in their favor. They spot the man in the apartments. That's Keto. Drops himself with smoke, but Nork through it, leaves it onto Zintares, who's now in a 1v2 of a lifetime. If there ever was a time for a vintage performance from this man, it is now. Deeg out, rushing the site, trying as best he can to find these kills, but Zintares getting whittled down piece by piece, and there he falls. NIP, they send Big home, and they take this series 2